I know what you're thinking. Angels among us? Angels walking around? What in the heck is this video about? Has Darren finally lost it? Well, you have to stick around to find out. Hopefully you'll watch the rest of this video and listen to what I have to say. So let's get started.
Let's elevate and ascend. Time to step it up. Wanna see us be good men. Let's go. Yeah, now we not trying to pretend. Fathers and husbands, time to be good men. For real, I'm dedicated to helping my fellow brother. Step it up. Time to see us helping one another. Be better men in general. We can handle it. Yeah, I'ma be better for me and for my family. Let's go.
Thank you for joining me for the rest of this video, and can I ask you to do one thing before I go any further? If you can do the things, the YouTube things, like, subscribe, and share, help us to grow and help other people who might be interested in this message to get this message. I would really appreciate it. One of the things I came across when I was younger was a beautiful song by the band Alabama, which I wasn't really a big country fan, but this song really stuck with me. I think it's even got like a children's choir in it, and it's a beautiful song, and it's called Angels Among Us. And part of the first verse, he talks about being a young man and he gets lost in the woods when he's out playing, and he starts to get nervous because it's getting dark and he doesn't know how he's going to get home. And then an older gentleman appears basically out of nowhere and grabs him by the hand and takes him home, and how thankful he was for that. And then they go on to talk about these angels that are among us and what they do and things like that. And as a younger man, I thought, wow, that's amazing. What is this? How do they walk around? Why does God send them? Or how do they hide their wings? All sorts of nonsense. And then as I got older, that song sort of took on a different meaning, and I started to realize that they're not talking about angels per se walking around among us. They're talking about us, each one of us, that we are meant to be the angels. We're meant to be the answer to people's prayers. We're meant to be the person there to help others when they need it. So let me just read to you, now that I've sort of set that up, let me read to you the chorus of Angels Among Us, and that way you can know kind of what they're talking about, and also appreciate a little bit of the beauty of this song. And I'm definitely not going to sing it, so sorry to disappoint you. It says, "Oh, I believe there are angels among us, sent down to us from somewhere up above. They come to you and me in our darkest hours, to show us how to live, to teach us how to give, to guide us with the light of love." And as I said, that's something that has always stuck with me. And as I got older, I realized that they're not talking about these winged creatures coming down from heaven, or they're talking about each one of us, that each one of us helping each other, that we are the angels among us, those who have that mindset and are willing to help, and willing to be of service in any way that we can. And of course, right now, I think that that's more important than anything, because the world has, we're basically in a crazy and also bad position, not only with the virus thing. There's dramatic unemployment, both caused by the virus and the government shutting things down, and also probably things that have happened before the shutdowns. You have people that are angry and are rioting, and people that aren't being very kind one to another. And as we're looking at that, it seems like everyone's sort of crying out with, okay, why doesn't somebody do something? Or why doesn't, we need somebody to reach out and help. And that person is us. It's each one of us. We have to be the change we want to see. I think I read somewhere where they were saying that there is going to be, at the end of July, that there's going to be a record number of evictions. So everybody is in a bad place. And what we need to be doing is we need to be thinking, once we look at ourselves and we say, okay, I'm okay. Now how can I help those around me, whether it be family, friends, neighbors. I think I've done more talking to my neighbors during all this than anything, and learning more about them and about what they need. And if you're at risk for the virus and you can't, go out and talk to somebody or anything like that, go ahead and just do what you can, whether it's sending a text, whether it's, just a phone call, an email, whatever you can do. But I think if we need to reach out and talk to our family members, talk to people, and if they're fine, then we need to say, okay, do you know anybody else that could use help? Whether it's we're able to go and help them by going to the grocery store, or if we need to go beyond that and we need to be donating time and money to a food bank, or giving money to other charities that are helping people dealing with all this. We need to be doing everything we can, because the world needs our help more than ever. And if you're not going to do it, that's the thing. We're just going to be waiting around for somebody else. Well, who's going to step up? You need to step up and do it. And I include myself in that. If we're going to change the world and we're going to make things better, we have to start with our family, our friends, and then expand our circle from there and go out, whatever we can do. And a lot of people are not going to be honest. They're not going to come out and say, yeah, I'm struggling, or yeah, we're going hungry, or this and that. So we need to really be paying attention to and be aware of things. And one of my favorite stories about this sort of thing was my grandfather. At the time, he lived in Henderson, Nevada, and my family, we lived in Phoenix, Arizona. And my parents, and they thought, they wouldn't have ever said, oh, please come buy us something or help us or this or that. They were much more proud than that. And he, through talking with my mom and with us and things, he was able to discern that, yeah, they're really struggling right now. And out of the blue, he took off work, drove himself down from Henderson to Phoenix, which, 6-8 hour drive, something like that, bought a ton of groceries, showed up at our house, and brought all the groceries in, stayed for a little bit, talked to us, kissed us, hugged us, and left. And to me, that is one of the greatest examples that he was such a good man that he was able to say, they're not going to tell me, but I know this is needed, so I'm going to go and make sure that it gets done. So we need to have that kind of mindset, is what can I do to help those around me? And maybe it's us. Maybe we're the ones that need help. We need to be a little less prideful and be able to ask for help, or be able to, when someone says, are you okay, to be able to say, no, I'm not. And I think if each one of us are able to go out and do that, we're not going to necessarily fix a worldwide pandemic or fix all the unemployment, but we'll be able to help whoever we can and do whatever we can. And maybe people seeing us do that will inspire them to do something as well. Service is something that we're hardwired, that makes us happy. So we're going to, obviously, when we see it or we have the chance or we feel happy doing it, we're going to keep doing it. And again, this is something that's needed now more than ever. So I guess my message, I'm just sort of rambling here, but my message is be the angels among us. Be the person that is there to help or to solve problems. If you believe in God, be God's hands on earth. Be an angel among people and to help them and guide them and, if necessary, lead them to wherever they need to go, and do this through service and through example. I know that each one of us can do this. Be safe. Don't, do anything that's going to make you unsafe for that, but the world is in need of help right now. I think we're all sort of distracted as far as how bad things are or are going to get. So we need to all be paying attention, and we need to reach out and help each other. And I hope that each one of you will do this. I know that I've been picking up extra groceries and all sorts of stuff for family members and in-laws and things that are widows and other stuff. And my father-in-law is older, and we've been dropping off stuff with him. I mean, it's do what you can. Help the world, because if you don't, nobody else is going to, right? We have to do it because it's the right thing to do. Anyway, I appreciate you guys listening to me ramble, but I really feel passionately about this, that we need to be the angels among people on this earth, and we need to be the type of person that's always willing to jump in and help wherever we can or whatever is needed. And that comes with a mindset of wanting to serve and also paying attention to where we can serve, right? And I think that by doing so, we really can maybe make things a little bit better for people out there. If you guys and you do hear this video and you go out and you do something, please share it in the comments, or if you want to email me and tell me about it, it's begoodmenpc@gmail.com. I would really appreciate listening, and that way I know I'm not just talking into the ether, talking into nothing. So anyway, I appreciate you guys listening to this. I will be back with some more videos, but definitely let me know what you think and what you are doing, and I would appreciate hearing from you. I will definitely talk to you guys later. Bye.